Sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, I am. And I am Sarah Spiritual. And we are connecting to all of you here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 in Atlanta. And we've got some callers on the board at 1-888-565-1470. We are taking your calls tonight. And what are we talking about? First of all, it is our 430th live show. So we are so excited to be here with all of you, connecting live since 2009. In this May, it'll be 9 years. So we are really excited to be a part of this experience with all of you and the journey of life. And happy Wednesday to all of you. Happy Wednesday to my friends on Facebook. Thank you for following me here live on Facebook. Very exciting to have you all connected. And we are answering questions on the journey of your life. What is the meaning of your life? What's the purpose? Jiminy Crickets, holy cow, what did you go and sign up for? Well, you did it. You signed up for this experience. And I know some of you are looking in the mirror or looking in your driver's mirror going, what did I sign up for? Working 9 to 5, right? And you're thinking, what a way to make a living. And you're thinking, how am I going to get myself out of this rat race? Around and around and around I go. Is this what I signed up for? Holy crow, not even my soul knows, right? That's what it feels like. But tonight we're going to peel back the layers. We're going to take you on a journey. We're going to journey to where you are in the knowing of who you are, the aspects of you, that self inside, that soul self that said, hey, I would love to be a part of the experience and I'm going to sign up. You know, there's a sign up sheet in heaven. And they say, well, who wants to take this ride? And we sign up and we say to ourselves, we can do this. Oh, sign me up for all the hard challenges. I want a whole bunch of them because I want to graduate to the head of the class. Well, in our soul, we feel all powerful. Then we come down into the human self and we really think, what did I do? And we navigate life. And life has surprises. But all the surprises, every surprise, it has a purpose. It has a reason. And we are also intricately involved. We are connected. These strings of the tapestry of life are woven so closely together that sometimes we forget how really connected we all are. And the soul knows the journey, who you are and why you've come. The soul knows the purpose. The soul knows how you arrived to this moment in time and what the lessons are, what the tests are, and what the benefits are. And what can you create? You can create anything in the aspects of light and love. But often we lose ourselves in the illusions of the fear and the franticness of life. We lose ourselves in the aspects that make us feel disconnected, make us feel alone. Perhaps a plan, a great idea you had, perhaps a relationship didn't quite work out the way you wanted. And now you're sitting in, well, what appears to be the rubble. And you're wondering, how do I build back up from this? Your soul knows that answer. We lose ourselves also in the opinions of others. Remember this, no two souls have the same journey. So although people have valuable input, I sigh at that one. Do we really want to base our experiences on the experiences of another? Or do you want to create your own experience? Think about it. How many times have you chosen to do something that you didn't really check with too many people and you just soared right through the experience? And then think about a few ideas that maybe you were a little on the fence about. Maybe there was hesitancy, there was some fear. And in that element of fear, that need for approval, that little pat on the head, you went to someone and you said, hey, what do you think of this? And they go, well, let me tell you, you've got some obstacles. Look what could happen. And then that put a little bit of fuel into the fear. And then you checked with someone else because now that person got you thinking. What do you think? Oh, let me tell you. And then the fear began to take a life of its own. Or we focus on the obstacles instead of the outcome. And maybe you left that dream by the side of the road. Maybe you were 16. Maybe you were 20. Maybe you were 30. Maybe you walked away from something that used to make your heart sing. And now you feel like it's gone. But it's never really gone. You see, the seed of greatness, that aspect that made you want to do something, or made you feel compelled to be a part of something bigger than what you do day to day, that aspect, that essence is still within. And our journey tonight, all of us here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta, as we answer your calls, is to explore the journey. And for you to ask the questions that really peel back the layers. What is it that you want to create? Where would you like to see your life shift? And what inside of you, what little girl dream or little boy dream is buried deep in there and wants to come out, wants to blossom and allow you to be the beautiful, unique being that you've come to be? You see, each person brings a gift to this world. And some of us are very, 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 very guarded with our gifts. We've got them in the back pocket, saying, well, I'm not going to show them anything. And we go about life in fear. And then there are some who they seemingly have blessed with so many creative gifts, or so many abilities. And then the human comparing mind, the conditioned mind, begins to have a conversation. Oh, I can't do what that person does. Well, I don't know if I measure up. We've had callers call in and say, my coworkers are doing such a great job, I don't think I compare to them. That comparing mind, that conditioned belief system that makes you look at another and say whether you're good enough based on someone else's performance, takes you away from your soul self, removes you from the gift that is in the box, filled with treasure that is you. And that treasure is so unique, yet each unique gift, each unique treasure that you possess, it makes the world. There's a reason why you're here, and there's no job insignificant. You know, someone who does, let's say, the janitor, are they less significant than the person who is maybe a great chef or great performer or who has fame and fortune? They are not. They're an integral part of the big picture. And the person who mops the floor, when they do it with their heart, they do it with their soul, they do it with purpose, well, they're contributing. And that gift that they bring to the table makes it easy for everyone else. Sometimes you have to be the person who's the leg up for someone else. And it doesn't mean that life passed you by. Now, I do know there are some people who are in jobs, and maybe one of you listening now, you're doing a job that you said, well, it's not what I've signed up for. I've had the pleasure to sit across from people who've journeyed from other countries to be in the great United States of America. And in their country, they were doctors and veterinarians. And here, they're someone's housekeeper. Does that make them any less special? Does that mean that they're not following their heart's passion, their soul's purpose? They followed the prompting to come here. And they wanted to be a part of some gift, some unique attribute that the United States of America offers. And that the title that they held in their country, the position that they worked for, the degree that they had, well, that didn't define them. What defines them, what defines all of us, is our ability to hold within the trueness of our heart, our inner truth, and to follow the promptings of our soul, no matter where it takes us, no matter what it offers us, because it's in that curiosity of life, that need to feel something different, that we open new doors. And as seemingly different, or maybe less than it may appear to others, and maybe at times to ourselves, that door holds a whole new treasure box of experiences for each one of us to explore. So if you're feeling locked down and stuck, you're feeling stagnant, some days stuck on stupid, yes, I said it, it's okay. Because that uncomfortable feeling, that sticky feeling, that's just making you say, there's something more. Where shall I go? And before we poll our friends and family, before we look at what the criteria is for getting a new degree, or how many hours, or what's the cost of going back to school, why don't we go inside and ask our soul self, who did you come to be? What gift would you like to express now in the world? Because when you ask your soul self, the essence of you, you are actually activating the presence of God, Source, the Creator, to express through you in a new way, to give you this opportunity to shine your light in a different expression. And it's that permission, it's that acceptance and receptivity that allows new beginnings for all of us and creates new friendships, creates new opportunities, and touches other people's lives. So no matter what your task, no matter where you are, no matter what your job title is, if you're happy, great. Be in appreciation and gratitude. And ask your soul, what more can we do? What more can we do to bring gifts to the world? Every day is Christmas. Every day is a celebration. Every day is life. And if you're stuck and stagnant, and you're just itching to get out, and you don't know where to go, sit yourself down and say, hello, soul. We gotta talk. I've been thinking. And my thinking hasn't gotten me very far. So what's the feeling that you want to bring for me now? How am I going to express myself? And what can I do next? What treasure box shall I open next? What gift shall I present to the world? No matter how seemingly small or grandiose it may be, grab it, run with it. Because every opportunity, every new experience opens doors to things you never imagined possible. But when you focus on the absence of what is missing, everything that's not there, you focus on the uncomfortable feeling, the dissatisfaction, the I want more but I can't get it because, then you sentence yourself to a treasure chest that's been dropped in the ocean, tied with a chain, tens of thousands of feet below. And you make it difficult for yourself to get the air and the oxygen to swim down and bring it back up. Ask the question, where am I going? What shall I do? And what gift do I have to share with me? And what gift do I have to share with all of you? It's really not a hard question. And there is no task, there is no experience on this journey that is defined by age, that is defined by anything that human standards deem as important. Because you can express yourself in so many variances of that desire that you will find a way. The doors will open and opportunities will come. You know, every time I'm faced with a challenge, and I've had a few, I always say, what's next? Where do we go? What do we do? And some of my best moments have come on the heels of my worst nightmares. Things that I thought I couldn't handle. Didn't think I'd know how to do it. Didn't think I'd find my way. But somehow, another door would open, or a new idea would just pop into my head. And then I get that feeling, the feeling that really defines me, that feeling that tells me this is the way to go. This is what you do, and just go. It's almost as if we go in a holding pattern and we're getting ready for something. We're always getting ready to experience things. And it's a timeline that is defined by our receptivity, our ability to accept change, our ability to experience everything to its fullest and really dive right in. Sometimes I feel like I'm waiting for the bell to go off, and there's this signal inside of me that says, go now. And once you feel what that feeling feels like for you, you become more attuned to it. And the more attuned you become to the signal, the prompting, the easier it's going to be for you to change gears and say, I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. It's time to move. It's time to change. It's time to shut down and reopen. It's time to change jobs. It's time to have a new relationship, or maybe finally have the relationship you've always wanted. It's time. But it begins with permission. No, not from the angels. They gave that to you a long time ago. Not from Source. Not from your spirit guides. And please don't ask your parents, unless you're under 18. It comes from this inner feeling that says, I am worthy. And I do deserve to have it all. Because when you can look in the mirror and say, I am worthy of everything, every gift in the treasure chest of life, then the journey is yours. And you begin to define the journey. When I was preparing for tonight's show, which is really just sitting and, waiting for the prompting as to what we're going to talk about, I thought to myself, gee, let's pick the topic earlier in the week. Let's get ahead of the curve of things we have to do to promote the show. Do you know what Spirit's answer was? No. Sit down at the piano, Sarah. And they gave me 3 songs in a day. It was so cool. And the first one they gave me, since I had a choice, I picked that one for the show for tonight. It's the meaning of the journey. And the journey is yours. The journey is mine. And the journey is yours to see. You have the opportunity to see the journey as you want it. Because when you can feel it and you can see it, you can create it. Even if you're standing there feeling like you're in darkness now and the world is closing in and you don't know how you're going to find your way out of whatever little hole you're in, whatever's feeling uncomfortable, whatever financial experience you're having, or whatever relationship you may be having, whatever job change you're wanting to make but you can't make, whatever the restriction is, it's in that darkness, in that illusion, it's in that feeling of being trapped. That when you say to your soul, soul, which way do I go? What do I do? The prompting comes, and you begin to see, and you begin to understand that there's a story for you in a song. And that means I have the song for you tonight. That is the song that we are going to play for you. And so we are going to play this song that the journey is yours to see. And as you play this song in your head and you feel the words and it surrounds you, just know that you are creating the moment. This is the song that Spirit channeled through me for all of you. First time to be heard tonight on the show. Take a listen. time I look inside, I learn something more. I'm not really as lonely as I thought I was before. When I look to others, I see a different light now. I understand that we are walking hand in hand. The journey of my life leads me where I want to go, never ceasing, never ending, always holding on to love. I look to the light and I feel it so right if I have love. Listen with your heart and you will find your way. The journey's not as hard as they make it look today. Oh, the journey of your life is spinning round you every day, and you can find the answer if you look inside and say, I am me. And the journey of life is mine to see. And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 1100 AM. And that was a spirit-channeled song. What you heard was the actual writing of the song. A spirit gave it to me. That's how I delivered it. And so that's the first time we've been able to share that with all of you. And the journey is yours to see. And tonight, yes, tonight's the night. We are talking about your journey and where we're going to go. And I'm answering questions on Facebook. I see so many messages on Facebook, and we're going to answer some questions on Facebook. But before I go to Facebook, I'm going to take a question right here live on air on the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. Full of surprises we are here tonight. Everyone's like, I thought you were going to go to commercial. Wrong. We're not going commercial. We're going to take a caller. 1-888-565-1470. I've got to go to Atlanta. I've got Atlanta on the line, and I've got Shondell. Shondell, how are you tonight? Hello?
Hey, Sarah.
Hello, how are you tonight?
I'm all right, and you?
I'm doing great. So the journey is yours to see. What journey are we creating for you tonight?
I have many different aspects, but I was focused on a situation that just transpired yesterday. Everything was going good, and then
Mercury retrograde, relationship issues, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, gosh darn Mercury just messing up communication. Everything's going great. Crash, burn. Okay, what are we going to do? Well, first of all, there's a lot of anxiety around this because everything's going great, but I feel like the individual didn't really feel what you were trying to say and just kind of shut down. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, he did. He went into a shell.
Went into shut down, like, oh my goodness. So when is this person's birthday, please?
June 29th.
Yeah. Little crabby, eh?
Yes.
Very
yes,
crabby.
yes. Crabby on the outside, soft on the inside.
Well, here's the thing, though. They have a lot of pressure going on around them in other areas. And and it just kind of tipped over the apple cart. And they really don't know how to express. Oh my goodness, did you drop me on my head? Ow.
No.
Okay, stay still.
Okay, sorry.
All right, I did that, or I thought the Wicked Witch just got hit by the house and we're in the Wizard of Oz. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that this individual is feeling very confused and tied up by other things and not able to be fully attentive to you. And there's this disconnect happening that's been actually happening before yesterday's conversation. So when I step into yesterday, I'm also going to go back. I'm going to go back 3 weeks. So I'm going to take you to about March 5th. Okay?
Yes.
And Spirit says it's been going downhill since then. So it's to go back and to revisit some conversations, revisit some expectations, some unfulfilled expectations on both parts, and see. Because you're expecting him to toe the line, and he's not quite ready to do things exactly the way you would like them to be done, okay? He's not fully involved in this relationship yet, okay? So give him some breathing room. I feel that the fences will be mended. We'll put the apples back in the apple cart. The relationship will resume. Do not pay any attention to the illusion of this disconnect. It is really going to just mend itself. There is a conversation to be had, but allow it to have some space. He needs space. Let him, I'm going to say sulk, because he's going to sulk for a while. And then he will come back out. And we can revisit this. All right, my dear?
Alrighty.
All right. All is not lost. All right?
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you too. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and we welcome your calls here at 1-888-565-1470. And then we're going to get some Facebook questions as well. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know?
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Every soul has its journey, and what's your journey and what's the road you're going down? Because this is your journey. I'm just hitchhiking along because we're going to find out what's going on with you tonight and where are we going. And we've got Facebook questions and we've got calls from Atlanta and California, and we've got calls. Atlanta is dominating tonight. I just love that. And speaking of Atlanta, I got to go back to Atlanta for a moment. Then I'm going to Facebook, so pop on your Facebook questions in just a moment. But I've got to go to Jacqueline. Jacqueline is in Atlanta. Jacqueline, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for coming by the center on Friday. Is it Friday already? Oh, my goodness. This was Friday.
Yes.
Thank you. And I posted your picture on Facebook wearing your Sarah Spiritual t-shirt.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you ever so much. I was humbled by the whole experience. It was just beautiful. Again, thank you. I enjoyed you guys. And the fragrance, all your products are just so, the scent lingers and lingers. Oh, beautiful. I love the product. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Oh, no, don't apologize. I told you, you're going to be my PR person one day. So, Jacqueline, what's your question for me tonight?
Oh, you know what? Again, congratulations on your 9th year.
Yes.
9 has been showing up in my life every single day. And I'm trying to, and I know, the angels and the universe speaks to us, but this 9, I was trying to search it and find out what does the 9. Do you know?
I hear what Spirit is telling me, so I let me share what I know.
Okay.
Spirit is sharing with me that 9 number represents a lot of karmic energy, meeting people that we are tying up loose ends with in karma. And Spirit is also showing me that there's an opportunity coming for you to close the door and have a whole new beginning, a fresh start. I see movement and change. So it's helping getting you ready for a new beginning. I also see from the angels that you're being called to be of service. 999, get going, girl. The angels are calling you. It's like Angel 911. It's Angel First Aid. And you are being called to be of service and to support mankind in some way that you feel compelled in your soul to do. So this is what the 9 is meaning for you now. And it's going to keep showing up for a while. I'm going to anticipate you're going to see this until about September because there's a cycle coming for you that is coming to a close right before your birthday. So when September closes out, your birthday's in October, we bring in this energy, yes, of a new beginning for you, a new birth for you. And this is going to be a powerful time for you. You've already begun in this calendar year of 2018, a year of new beginnings and fresh starts and laying the groundwork for the next series of years to come. And really getting ready for powerful changes in the expression of who you are. And this is coming very soon for you, all right?
All right, thank you ever so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for making the trip from Atlanta to see me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure, brother.
Bye.
God bless.
Thank you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to go to California. I've got California on the line. We went to Atlanta. Now we got to go to California. Yay. We've got to see what's going on in California. And I have Adelicia. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And how can Spirit and I assist you on this journey of life that we've got going on for you?
Well, I've spoken to you a few times.
Yes.
So, I've made a move. I'm back home and just trying to get everything in order.
Yes.
But, it's just some of these, I'm set on a lot of the things that I want to achieve. I'm just kind of trying to gauge of where everything is leading me because I have, some of my past keeps coming back up. And it's just kind of what is going on?
Yes.
So I'm just trying to figure out, what exactly is going on. I know what I want. And I know I'm going to get there, but it's just what is going on with my past? Why does it keep coming up?
Well, it's coming up because there's something unresolved within you that needs to be addressed. Doesn't mean we need to step back in the past. We don't need to go backwards. We need to move forward. But it's to review. And by the past, we mean people and circumstances are popping right back up, right?
Right.
Yeah, pop. Yeah, leave that popcorn in the popper, please. We're not going that way, all right? Because Spirit is saying, come on, ease on down the road, girl. Because it's time for you to make a change for you. And these are called distractions. These are things that say, are you really ready? Are you really firm? Are you really settled within to substantiate these changes and really be receptive to change? Or are there still hidden wounds, things within that are just needing to be looked at? And the fact that someone's knocking on your door and someone's ringing the bell and making you feel like, oh, wait, do I need to go back that way or do I need to pay attention? Why, now in my absence, you suddenly realize whatever conclusion you've drawn and you're thinking, what does the other person really want? That's not necessarily about you. That's about what's going on with them. And for you to notice what the aspects are that make you even consider that.
Right.
And you're going to move forward. I see new relationship. I see new settling in with job. You have a new place. So this is all an evolutionary time for you. And this time of change is really important because this is in 2018 represents a new beginning for you. You start a cycle of 9 years all over again. So this is the time for you to lay down new foundation, new beginnings, and to drag last cycle into this cycle would really create uncomfortable feelings and make you feel as if you've wasted time in hindsight a year from now. So for you, it's to move forward. I'm seeing job opportunity or increase in finances. Did we find a new job, please?
No, I haven't found a new job yet. I'm still in the process. So
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
So it's
I was my patience.
No. In the moment of now, you're open and receptive to new opportunities, and abundance flows to you with ease and grace. In the moment of now, you're aligning with something spectacular that's going to give you everything you desire. Feel what that feels like. And just say, in the moment of now, everything comes to me with ease and grace. In the moment of now, I'm a magnet for new opportunities. I'm a magnet.
Yes.
This is what's going to create so much flow for you. All right?
Yes.
It's really a powerful time. Don't be looking in the backyard. Look in the front yard. Open the door. We got some new exciting things coming. And then I keep hearing the song in my head. Ease on down the road. We're gonna ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might slow you down. Come on, ease on down the road. Anywhere in that song does it say look backwards? No. We're done. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I wish you the best on the journey of life. And keep going. All right? New beginnings, new opportunities, a lot of greatness coming for you in California. A lot of greatness. All right?
I hear you. Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for staying in contact with us, honey. God bless you.
Yes.
Bye.
God bless you too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to go to Facebook. I've got Facebook messages piling up, and I cannot be lax in this. Let's see. Who do we have here? Oh, May 6th. Miss Michelle. Michelle. Let's see. We have a romance question, but in the land of romance, what I see is, relationships. We have relationship that doesn't work, and then I see new desires for a different dynamic in relationship. So Spirit makes me feel as if in this relationship energy, there's something that you're looking to close out or finish up or sign out of something. There's still cords of something else there. So when we look to create a different dynamic in romance, we need to address what's not working in romance for you. And I have to go back to 92. And in 1992, Spirit makes me feel as if there was a different paradigm or dynamic in relationships that was set for you. That's the date that they give me. So it's right around that time that we had a plan or something that kind of inspired us or maybe derailed us at that time. And so now we need to move forward, Miss Michelle, and create a stronger love relationship than we've had before, okay? And I'm feeling partnership here because I feel like there's a partnership that you're considering. So this is something for you to look forward to in the future. I sincerely hope that I've been of service to you with your first Facebook question, and thank you so much, Michelle. We are going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Sherry in Atlanta. Let's go to Atlanta and talk to Sherry. Sherry, how are you tonight?
Hey, Sarah.
How can I assist you tonight? How's the journey of life going for you, my dear?
It is going quite well, thank you.
Great. And how can I assist you?
Thank you. Well, I was going to ask you two things.
Yes.
First thing is thank you. First, I wanted to say thank you for always being there for me.
You're welcome.
I feel good. I don't know why. I don't let nothing bother me. What does the spirits have to tell me today, please? Because there is something I need to tell you, but ask you, I should say.
Okay. Well, the first thing that they tell me is that they're telling me you're sucking it up. So they're telling me that you're doing your best, but it's really getting under your skin, some of the rules and regulations that are around you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Spirit says that at this minute, you are trying to find something that makes you happier, and you just don't know what the right choice is for future, yes? Okay. So when I look at this job for you, I look at this job as something that is teaching you the ways of blending and conforming with some of the ways that are necessary to function in a group. Because as a free spirit, you don't always play nice with others. This makes sense, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your question, Sherry?
Thank you for saying that. I have a friend. Her name is Camilla,
Yes.
and she works with me, and she's kind of like homeless right now. and I would love to really help her out. And she's looking for an apartment, and I told her I would help her. Do you see her getting an apartment in April? Because I might have to use my name to help her. I don't know.
No,
Which
I
I don't mind doing.
I don't really. I don't feel like she's in this place of being able to sustain herself for a period of time. So I feel as if she will maybe attempt to do that, but won't be able to sustain it.
You mean pay the rent?
Yes. She is best. She is best in a place that's going to give her an opportunity that she is, well, maybe staying with someone for a while. She has to really get back into the discipline of things. All right?
So if this apartment I get, that I'm about to fill out the application for her, and I get it for her, do you see me getting approved for another apartment?
No. This is not the best.
Okay.
This is not the best move for you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
This is something that she has to. You can assist her, but it's not for you to save her. Yes.
I understand. I was just going to put it in my name. Did you think I would get approved if I put it in my name for her?
It's not about that.
I know you already answered.
It's about that. What it's about is that you will get stuck with it in the end.
I get it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, Sherry. Thank you so much for your question. All right.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines. We're going to go right back to Facebook. And we have very special guests joining us, Sheila and Marcus Gillette and Theo. And we're going to be hearing from Theo, the 12 archangels, and kind of get a sense of what the journey of our life is about and the meaning of the soul's expression here on the earth. So stay with us, everyone. It's going to be a really powerful second hour. Don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Tune in for laughs and surprises with The Boca Show. Sundays at 4, only on 1470 WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
What you want to know. What you need to know. Talk 1470. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Yes, indeed, I am here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. Thank you so much for driving home with us here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We love sharing messages and connecting with all of you. And tonight's the night. We are exploring the journey, your journey. It's your journey to see. As the song said in the beginning of the first hour, Spirit gave us a song that said the journey is yours to see and yours to experience. And tonight we're going to experience things that we are open and receptive to have within our being, within our experience. We're going to bring in some new opportunities. We're going to manifest and create. And we're actually setting the stage for you to be a collaborator with the universe and identifying where we want to make a few adjustments and do a little realigning. You know, it's like aligning the wheels of the car. We've got to make sure we've got a straight journey, right? So that we can drive right where we want to be and not create any resistance. Get that foot off the brake and just cruise on down and connect to what you want to experience and feel the feeling of what it's like. Well, tonight, in this second hour, we've got a very, very special conversation coming up. I'm really fortunate enough to have two very special people joining me, plus Angel. We've got Theo, Sheila Gillette, and Marcus Gillette that are going to be joining us. And we're going to talk about the journey of life and what it means for our soul to come into this incarnation and at this very, very, very important time in mankind's history, and what each one of us brings to the table, the special gifts that everyone has, and this treasure chest that we've all brought to the table of life, and the celebration that we're all having together. Because, you know, we are family. We are soul family. Each one, heart to heart, soul to soul connected. And I've had the pleasure of meeting Sheila and Marcus Gillette back in about 2011. And we have been connected ever since. I just know they thought I was a little nuts. I said, I want to be your neighbor. They must have been like, who is this woman? But I said, I want to be their neighbor because they have such wonderful energy, such connection with truth and love and unconditional love, and such wonderful teachers. And Sheila channels Theo, a consortium of 12 archangels, giving messages to all of us to assist us on the journey. And tonight's the night. We are so fortunate that we have them here as a very special guest with all of us. And we're going to hear some input from Sheila and Marcus and Theo. So we're going to bring on Sheila and Marcus, and let's see where we're going to go with this conversation. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hi, Sarah. It's good to be with you.
Oh,
hello,
wonderful.
Sarah.
Wonderful.
Great to be here.
Great. I hear an echo in the back, so I think we've got to shut something down in the back behind you. There we go. Let's see how that goes. There we go. So how are you tonight, everyone?
We're doing great, and it's good to be speaking with you again and sharing this time together.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to this.
Absolutely, and I'm looking forward to having you come into Florida with us.
It's going to be a good time for sure.
Oh, we are going to have so much fun with Theo and the people in South Florida. Sarah, we can't wait.
Yes.
Can't wait to get there. Yeah, April 21st coming up.
It'll be here before we know it. I remember when we were talking about it and planning it. So I still think we have a bit of an echo, so I don't know what we have to do on our ends, but I think it's on your ends.
I'm gonna mute when Sheila's talking and when Theo's talking. So
Okay.
you'll be able to, yeah,
Right.
I'll do that.
Okay, great. So, well, Marcus, why don't you share with us some of the plans that we have? Tell everyone what we've got coming up. I know we're so excited to have you here, but tell everyone what it's like to spend a day with Sheila and Marcus and Theo and me.
You know, well, the and you part makes it even more special, Sarah, to be honest with you. We are so excited. We have created a day with you and with Theo's guidance as well that's going to assist people making a quantum shift. I mean, that's what, you know, when we start every event off with Theo, I mean, people are going to have an opportunity, many people in the audience are going to have an opportunity to personally interact with Theo and ask their question. Of course, everybody's question is everybody's answers. Any question is everybody's answers. But the transformation, the shift in perspective, the aha moments that take place during these day-long events that we do with Theo are you can just count on it. You know, how people are going to hear information and have experiences, actual vibrational experiences that are going to be a permanent up-leveling of their vibration. And ultimately, not only are we going to have a ton of fun, but people are going to hear information that's going to change their world a little bit, and many people's worlds will be changed more than that, because they're going to hear things, they're going to receive information and have experiences that are going to change them permanently in terms of how they view the world, and gain tools, Sarah, to be able to tap into the power of the quantum field in a way that they've never been able to do before, and make the law of attraction work for them in a way that they desire it to work. Because, of course, we all know that the law of attraction is always working. It's just that we typically tend to get what we believe we deserve. So you're going to hear some conversation around shifting limiting beliefs in an effort for everybody to be able to get really tapped into working with this quantum field in a way that we can manifest the lives of our dreams.
Yes.
That's a little bit of what's going to happen. And your brilliance, your humor, your incredible voice, just the three of us and the total of the 15 of us working together in a day-long event, it's just amazing and fun and uplifting, and you can tell I'm a little bit excited to get down there.
Yes, we're excited to have you, and it's interesting that people holding on to these limited beliefs and that energy just really kind of creates that resistance and brings them close to what they want, but they don't get to really experience it to the fullness. And for people to truly understand that experience and feel the difference of to be in the full acceptance and feeling they are worthy, as opposed to, well, I'm going to try, but I don't know if it's going to happen for me, but I'll try, because they say the law of attraction, if I think about it, if I put it out into the energy field, it's going to come. But when it comes, sometimes our hands are not open because it's like, oh, it can't be for me, it must be for that person over there. And we can't really take it into the feeling, because there's a part of us, and Theo teaches on this, that there's an aspect of self, a fragmented part of us that really is kind of trapped inside going, I don't think I want to come out. I don't think I deserve it. And what if it doesn't work? And that fear is just this underlying current that doesn't allow people to live to the fullest. And I know we're going to devote the day to assisting people to making that shift.
Yeah. People are going to find out, Sarah, why they do what they do and think what they think and say what they say. And they're also going to find out what it is that's been holding them back from living the life they truly want to live. You're creating that thing, becoming that thing, doing and having that thing that they want to do and have. We're going to be able to assist people in getting from where they really are currently in their life right now to where they really want to be. And it's powerful.
Absolutely. And when we are in that experience on that Saturday, something else we'll have them take note of is that wherever we are now in this moment, whatever we're experiencing that is not to our liking or just uncomfortable for us, it's been an accumulation of energy that brought us to now. And to focus on what we don't like or what we don't have, or the lack, the scarcity, the uncomfortable feelings, and to give that power is disempowering the future. It's not allowing us to collaborate moving forward. So it's to acknowledge that where we are is an accumulation of energy, but not stay trapped in that energy, to hold that worthiness moving forward. Because it's never too late to make the shift.
Exactly.
Well, and it's not too late because it's all in perfect time. So those that are there and having the experience of that opening, that revelation of what belief has been repetitively blocking them from the life they'd love to live, to have that aha moment, that revelation of, now I know what that was, and then changing the belief. History won't change. Events don't change. They happened. But our perception of it can change, and the belief can be rewritten and a new script written so that we can move into the receptivity of the law of attraction, those things that we want happening in our lives, to live a life well lived, a fulfilled life.
Yes, yes, wonderful. And Sheila, tell everyone listening how it is for them as well from an energetic perspective, because, you know, we're discussing how we're going to share and impart a different perspective and giving tools. But, you know, as Theo is working through you, there's an energetic blueprint that's happening as well. Share with our listeners a little bit about how that unfolds.
Well, as Theo works through me, they're also working with each and every one of us that is there on a vibrational level. And so how often we hear people saying, I'm feeling this physically changing me, feeling the feeling of an up-leveling of vibration, a greater awareness that's occurring. And as Theo always does, they touch into the soul and shine for us, within us, that mastery, the oneness of who we are, that connectedness to Source that we are, and that the guidance is ever present around us,
right,
that we are divine master beings in this human body, but our soul is much larger than we can possibly imagine, and we are creators. You know, the law of attraction is always working. It's always working. But they teach us how to be mindful of how we talk to ourselves, and about situations and circumstances. As they teach us, there's no victims. We're all volunteers here, having this human experience. We've chosen life. What they're teaching us is how to use the energy on this higher vibrational frequency called the fifth dimension. And that we've come here to do that and be the creators that we are, moving out of the old belief system, old paradigms of beliefs, into this new understanding of the powerful beings that we are.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And it's so much fun, isn't it? Isn't it just so much fun?
It is fun.
Yes.
I just love when we're all together and everyone's partaking in this experience, and to actually see the energy change with everyone. You can see the auric energy change, the facial expressions. Sometimes people come and they're like, okay, I'm going to get some tools, and they're all set to take notes and they're writing bits and pieces, but to watch the aha happen on someone's face is truly amazing. And this event is going to be on April 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. And we have this set so that really we've made it so virtually everyone can come. It is only $97 for the day. And if I were to put a price tag on receiving tools that shift my perception and allow me to make the quantum shift that I have been looking to do for years, this is an all-day event that prepares you to have that momentum to go where you desire to go. So we are going to be all together in this wonderful room at the Palm Beach County Convention Center, April 21st. And those of you who want to be a part of this experience, I encourage you to go to sarahspiritual.com, SARAH spiritual.com. And those of you on Facebook, we're going to put the link in the feed, on our Facebook feed, and we're going to put some information up here on our screen so that you can see all the things that we're going to be talking about on April 21st. And this is something, Marcus, we've been doing this for 3 years now, I think, yes? 3 years?
This is the third year, correct.
Yes,
yep.
Yeah. It's been going so quickly. And what I'd love to do is have everyone kind of experience Theo, and maybe we can ask Theo some questions about the journey of life and the purpose of our reincarnation at this time, and why people are on certain paths in their journey.
It's one of our favorite topics of conversation.
Yes.
We sure can. It'll take just a second.
Yes.
I'll invite Theo in.
I'll start, then turn it over to you, Sarah.
Thank you.
It is the beginning. Is it not?
It is. Welcome, Theo.
We are appreciative of the opportunity to be of service unto you. You may ask?
Would you have some messages to begin our conversation today, Theo?
This is a time of grand change, of consciousness shifting in each and every one of you in the human species. This is a time of expansion and awareness of the divine master beings that you are. It is a time that allows you to move through the limitations, the resistances of life, to be the creators that you are. You may ask?
Theo, I'd like to know if you could share with us, please, how is it, you've said that the law of attraction is always working perfectly, and yet we hear people say that the law of attraction is not working for them. Can you kind of speak to that phenomenon?
The law of attraction is always working. It is just like electricity. It's around you, all the time. It is the quantum field. Electricity has been always on this planet, but it took someone to create a conduit to make it useful, and it works the same all over the world. And there's an expectation when you turn your light switch on that it will come on. And if it does not, you understand that there must be a short somewhere, and you discover where the disruption is, because you have no doubt that electricity works. However, people doubt the law of attraction. It's no different. It's always working. You have what you have because of the thoughts that you have, and the thoughts about yourself have created an environment that you are living. What we're encouraging you to do is change your thinking, change your minds, change the way you speak, and the lenses from which you watch your world through. And what we mean by that is that you can think the good thoughts. Words are things. The chair upon which you sit was a thought before it was a chair. So that is how it works. Creativity works in the same way. It is an inspiration, a vision, an experience, and then becomes a reality. And you have the power to do this. What we speak is releasing the patterns that limit you, that you've adopted in different times during your life and before in other times about who you are. They're not true. You've taken beliefs about you from others and empowered them. So what comes now is a full realization of where that occurred and a shifting, just a small amount, the belief and the soothing and the comforting and the recognition that you are a divine master being having a human experience, and you can create the life you wish to live. And you are unique upon this planet. There's no one like you. There are similarities amongst you, but each and every one of you has a soul note, a sound that is unique only to you. No one else has it, not another soul. And so what we wish you to do is speak and share and sing that note to be all you can be in your lives. For no one can do what you can do.
And Theo, it's that soul note that you connect into the entirety of our soul through the soul note, or the blueprint, if you will, the tone of our voice, correct?
It is your tone, your soul tone, your soul connection, yes.
And that's how you're able to read us so with such crystal clarity.
We engage with your soul in your asking.
Sarah?
Theo, for the individual that feels that they're caught in a pattern, they have accomplished something and then all of a sudden they find themselves back in a setback. Where is the disconnect in that experience? So many listeners experience that set up and move forward and then 10 steps back. What can you share with them?
So there is a belief set that they are not worthy to contain or continue in that success. And it is through the belief system that one is not worthy of success. The worthiness, the not enoughness step in. What we call the little orphans, the fragmented aspects of the self that have gone through an experience, and that part of self adopted a belief about the self through the experience in the moment, and the fear and the desire to survive that then placed the thought that one was not enough or worthy. So in the process, when one bumps up against that resistance or limitation, one can go within and identify who inside of you is uncomfortable, who is reactive. It is not the whole self that is the reactor to life, but it is these aspects of self that are the first responders, reactors to resistant situations, circumstances that challenge. Then you can be revealed the core circumstance in which that belief was created or adopted, and you can change it by the higher self, the whole self, the adult self of you, reframing, reparenting, rewriting the script, letting this part of self know you love it, will not abandon it, and it will go with you into this new life that you are creating, and that they are worthy to come forth.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Theo, when you come to Florida, we're so excited to have you share your wisdom with us. Tell our listeners the pull of the souls and how they can follow that prompting to be a part of this experience, because the soul feels that pull, yes?
Yes. Some call it a push, a pull, or a whisper. An inspiration, if you would, that one must participate. The soul draws them forth. We assist in that. We call them forth. For it is time, and there's a readiness for that expansion within them.
And Theo, what is the energetic impact that people share with us that they feel when in your presence during these events?
They open their hearts. They open their soul center, the heart, the seat of the soul, and they open themselves and have it revealed to them who they truly are. The beauty, the uniqueness, the exquisite master being that they are.
Wonderful. We are so excited to have you with us, Theo, on April 21st at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. I thank you for always being available for service to us. I am complete.
We are appreciative of the opportunity to be of service unto you. God's love unto you.
And unto you.
Theo.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
It's going to be so exciting, Theo, to have Marcus, to have Theo with us.
And, it always is. And welcome back to Sheila. We got Sheila with us now.
Wonderful.
Hi, Marcus. Hi, Sarah.
You know, one of the reasons I asked that question, it's so interesting how people are impacted energetically, vibrationally, you know, when they're in Theo's presence. But it's just still, you know, after doing this with Sheila and Theo for 20 years, it still is astonishing to me to watch the interactions that take place between Theo and the audience members, and that's why I asked the question about how they connect to the soul tone, the balloon, the keynote vibration of the voice, and that it connects them into the entirety of our soul to be able to read us it's in such a clear and concise and expansive way, and tell us things about ourselves that we haven't yet remembered about us, about who we really are on a soul level, you know.
Absolutely.
It's amazing to watch it unfold.
Absolutely. And as a singer, I'm trained to listen to the tone of someone's soul. That kind of pulls me in. So for me, that's my connection as well. When I hear their voice, it's like I already know them. And then whatever Spirit gives to share is just so powerful. Well, we're excited to have you on April 21st at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. All-day event from 10 to 5. The cost is only $97, so I know it is going to be jam-packed with wonderful participants. And Sheila and Marcus, you're going to be feeling the love of the people who are returning, and we have some success stories from some of our past participants. We have seen people change through leaps and bounds since you were last here. So that's going to be so much fun. It's going to be like a reunion of all the souls that have already begun their transformation and are reaching those new heights that they never dreamed possible. And that's what I'm so excited to offer to everyone listening, and for them to come and share the day with us, because this is that tool, that magic aspect within that you thought you couldn't touch, but it's right there for you, and it's just waiting for us to unwrap that beautiful gift of uniqueness and beauty. And you're going to get to see that all day and see other people's successes in this wonderful experience. Sheila and Marcus, I am so excited to have you. Those of you who want to learn more about Sheila Gillette, Marcus Gillette, and the teachings of Theo, we go to www.asktheo.com. And they can learn more about that. Yes.
Yeah, we got a couple fun free gifts for you, guided meditation and an audio program with Theo when you get there. So we'd love to have you come on in and be able to experience Theo a little deeper level than perhaps you have today. And then, most importantly, come in and experience Theo at a much deeper level with us on April 21st. It's going to be so much fun.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we greatly appreciate you. Much love, and we will see you on April 21st.
Yes, you will. Thanks, Sarah, for everything.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We were just listening to Sheila Gillette and Marcus Gillette and the channeling of Theo, a consortium of 12 archangels, an energetic frequency that really levels up our ability to be co-creators and fabulous manifestors. Visit sarahspiritual.com, learn more about the event, and learn more about Theo at asktheo.com. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and I know we've got people on the line waiting for our calls to be answered, and I'd love if you pick up the phone and join us at 1-888-565-1470. We're going to go through as many questions as we can. We are dedicated to navigating this soul journey, this experience of life that's all yours. We're going to navigate together in Facebook. Stay with us. We're going to take your questions too. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
I've been standing
met before. Yes, indeed. I think we've met before, and I am spiritually speaking to all of you here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And those of you listening in Atlanta, be sure to pop on over at the 7 p.m. hour to WWNN and connect with us on iHeartRadio or the TuneIn app, or pop over to Facebook, Sarah Spiritual. Pop over to Periscope, Sarah Spiritual, or go to my Sarah Spiritual website, sarahspiritual.com. Watch the show live. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I know we've got Facebook questions that we're going to be queuing up. I've got to go to, oh my goodness, I have Jamie and Davie. Jamie, how are you?
Hi there.
How are you?
I have been better, in all truth and honesty. I'm struggling a little bit, and that's what triggered me to call. I've been a watcher for a while, and I've always been inspired by a lot of the things you've had to say to other people, but I'm having a little bit of a hard time today, and I figured today was my day to call in.
It is your day to call in, and first of all, they talked to me about emotions being out of sorts for about the past 10 days. Does that make sense to you?
It's probably been longer, but maybe.
Okay, they've got 10 days here, so if I go back right around St. Patrick's Day, seems to be a lot of emotions in you, okay? That's the kind of the marker in time. And Spirit is also telling me that you're very energetically sensitive, so you feel a lot of things that go on, all right? And the planet is going through a lot of shifts and changes. We actually have a lot of solar flares going on. So that's disrupting people's sleep. It's disrupting people's emotions. People are feeling a lot of different vibrations of other people and things going on in the planet. So all that's doing is exacerbating the feeling that you already have inside of yourself. And you're feeling separated from people, almost like you can't quite connect with people and jive with people, and almost like you're kind of doing everything on your own. Does that make sense to you?
It makes perfect sense.
Yes. And that feeling of, they could tell me, loneliness or being alone, not being heard. Your voice is not being heard. Your emotions are not being acknowledged. So you're feeling that you have to handle everything by yourself. That makes sense to you, yes?
Yeah, it does.
Yes, and you've got a basket full of things you're always doing for other people and giving to other people, but, you know, your basket's empty when you go to give to you. So first thing Spirit tells me is that your sleep, your rest has not been right. Is that true? We're waking up in the middle of the night? Yes?
About 100 times.
And what they're also showing me, too, is there's discontentment in work and career and feeling that fulfilled feeling. Like, I don't feel like the flow of money is the way you want it to be, and you're spinning your wheels. Does that make sense to you?
You are spot on. I wrote myself a note as I was on hold waiting to talk to you, and it literally says, career ? Finances ? Struggling and feeling lost. So feeling you lost. Pretty much cornered it perfectly.
Yeah, feeling of loss is that, you know, right now you're realizing that there's got to be a different way. So I love that spot. You know, whenever we're feeling lost, that means we're looking for the compass, and that's a beautiful place to be. Uncomfortable, but beautiful. So when you look at that feeling and you say, well, where's the discontentment lie? What inside of me doesn't feel complete? And if I could do anything, if I had a magic wand and I could just change tomorrow, where would I go, and what would that feel like, and what would that be? And not to overanalyze and say, well, I don't know how I could do it, or I don't understand how I'm going to do it. It's for you to really embrace the feeling of fulfillment, not obligation. And right now you're tied between obligation. This is true, yes?
Yeah, you can hear the little guy in the background.
Yeah. Well, that's a wonderful obligation.
No, it's an amazing obligation. But I'm even feeling disconnected to my own kids, and that's not okay.
Right, because you're not connected to you. So let's take a minute and let's go inside of you. Are you open for this, right?
Yeah,
let's take a
absolutely.
Look. So we're going to go and take a minute, and I just want you to just kind of see yourself sitting maybe by a tree. Just kind of picture yourself sitting by a tree and just being fully grounded in the earth and kind of feeling the trunk of the tree behind your back supporting you. And I want you to just feel yourself breathing. And as you breathe, I want you to just focus on the fact that I am one with the universe. I am one with the universe. And as you feel what that feels like, because that's a very grand thing to say, I am one with the universe.
Yeah.
And I am one with Source. And the Source that created the universe flows through me. The Source that created the universe flows through me. I am fully grounded. I am fully able and capable and open to make a shift. And in this moment, I flow with the same movement of the planet. Everything is always moving. Everything's always changing. And I'm open for the shift. I'm not stuck. I'm open and moving in a new direction. And because I am one with Source and the universe, and I feel the energy of Source in everything I do, everything I say, everything I think, I know that my choices before me are divinely aligning so that I can feel the right next step. And I can feel reconnected with the love that resides within me for my family, the love that resides within me for my friends, and the love that resides within me to love myself. And I am in the essence of unconditional love. Because Source is unconditional love. And when I'm aware of unconditional love, I do not focus on the things that do not feel good to me. I focus on the love. For love is the answer that joins us all. So as I say that, how does that feel for you, Jamie?
It feels good. It still feels a little wistful, and that's on me. I've got to get there, if that makes sense.
Oh, yes. No, I understand. But you see, that goes back to what Sheila and Marcus were talking about a little bit ago, the receptivity. Am I really worthy? You are worthy. You're worthy of a change. You're worthy. You can have it all. You see, right now you're the clown in the circus, throwing a bunch of balls in the air, going, I hope I can catch them all. I just hope I can. I hope I can. I hope I can. And what if I drop one? What if I drop one? What if I drop one? And so you're doing your best, but you spread yourself thin. Yes?
Yeah.
So to regroup.
Do you see, or does Spirit offer up, Sarah? Because I'm having this very sort of, I know I'm sort of in a time and a place where change really could be coming, and I'm so
afraid of change.
Fearful, but also confused that I don't have like a pole to stick in the ground and say, okay, this is the direction I'm heading in, and at least if I have that, I have a path. Right now I'm just sort of floating. I don't know any other way to put that.
That's fine, and that's a good place to be, even though you're uncomfortable, because you're getting ready to be ready. Okay? So the floating, that uncomfortableness makes you aware that something is going to change. And change can be scary. But now to focus your attention on something that makes you happy and feel the feeling of being happy. And it doesn't have to be career related. It could be anything that makes you feel elated and happy. And stay in that vibration, because happiness becomes this magnet of right choices. Happiness, and there's no right or wrong choice, as we said earlier, but it forms a choice that's aligning with a better way for you, a deeper purpose, a deeper meaning. I feel like where you are aligned now, that the work is just, everything is clustered around you. Like, I don't feel that they have, that the organization or the people that you're associated with, that everything's in order.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
It's been a big issue, yeah.
And it's a big issue. And so that's creating instability in the troops.
Yeah, and I don't believe that this is the right place for me.
It is
with
not.
That in mind.
No.
I've come to that piece, so I've at least sort of stepped across that threshold.
Right, but now, as we're stepping into that new room, I want you to look, because there's another door, and the door is going to take you out of there, and you're going to step out, not because someone is saying, get out of the room, because you're saying, I'm just passing through. I'm just passing through. And when I take you into the months of July, August, there's a new job opportunity for you. So it's for you to create that opportunity by looking to see what's out there that may feel like a better fit. How will you know when you see it or you feel it? First, we have to get to that step. Sometimes people worry about, well, what happens if I get the job and I don't know about the right job? first let's get an interview. Let's practice interviewing. We worry about things that haven't even happened yet.
Right.
And write down, what is it that I want different from what I'm experiencing now? Different pay, different hours, different job tasks, different organization, different feelings. What is it you'd like to have? And write it down. And it's perfect because we have a full moon and we have a new moon coming up. So the full moon is a blue moon on Saturday. Write down everything you want to release. I'm releasing the feeling of loneliness, disconnectedness. I'm releasing the angst from the disorganization where I work. I'm releasing, and then write down everything. And I say this to you and everyone, everything you want to release, let's use the power of the full moon to release it. And then when the new moon comes on April 16th, we are going to embrace a new beginning. We write another statement. This is what I want to create. And we write down the experience we want to have at work, experience we want to have at home. And I'm going to be doing a new moon ceremony, which you can call into. It's going to be via video conference, or you can come to the center on April 16th. And so you can be a part of that energy and that manifestation process. And then watch, like a rocket, it's time to take off. First, we need to just write down. And if you don't have specificity for it, that's okay. Go by the feeling.
Okay.
And then write that down. And that will take the fear away from you, the I don't know. Because underneath the I don't know is I know. That we always know the answer. We just sometimes afraid to know the answer. So we don't want to go there because change is uncomfortable. But it's okay. Change is good.
Gotcha.
All right. I trust I've been of service to you, and thank you so much for following.
Helpful. There was just, the only piece was I was wondering if Spirit had that answer, but you're saying it's somewhere within me, so I will have to do some digging.
It is within you, and you're not ready yet. And sometimes they can't give us that answer because you're not ready to hear it.
That's fair.
Okay. All right, my dear. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. I've got to go to New Jersey. I've got Tony on the line. Tony, how are you tonight?
You.
I'm doing great. Thank you. Tony, what is your question on the journey of life for us? Good to have you connecting with us from New Jersey.
Okay, Sarah. I've spoken to you already about the situation. But anyway, my brother passed away 2-3 years ago. Yes. I have a friend of mine that he appears to her and talks to her. Mm-hmm. He hasn't appeared to her in a while. A couple of days ago, he appears to her and he says, "Tell my brother within the first 2 weeks of April to pick a saint that he likes and bring it to the house I have in the mountains of upstate New York. Put beans and money there."
Okay.
Now, the saint that I like, really is two, is the Saint Anthony and Saint Expedito. Mm-hmm. And so I said to myself, let me call Sarah to see what Spirit has to say on this situation.
Well, what the message is that the spirit realm is saying that at this point you are looking for a shift in the financial world, and we're looking for things to be settled up in the place that was your brother's, yes? And we need resolution, yes? And we need it expeditiously. This has been going on way too long. And so what the beans represent, is the abundance. All right. And so St. Anthony, he's going to bring you that missing piece. He helps with lost objects, right? So what's lost is the answer. We don't have all the answers so that we can wrap this up financially. So we have St. Anthony assisting you, but we also have St. Expedito, and you like St. Expedito because he is the saint of expeditious things. But St. Expedito, Tony, loves a good Sara Lee pound cake and some rum, by the way. And so next to those beans, give him some pound cake and rum. And all this represents, for those people listening who's not familiar with what you're asking, is that it's just something to say, okay, I'm bringing a gift because I know the universe has a big gift for me. And it's a respect. It's a respect because there are beings, light beings, there are angels, and there are saints that assist us in the journey, Tony. And it's a powerful time, April, because we have this new beginning. It's the first of the astrological sign in Aries. We're coming out of a blue moon, and we're going to be coming into a new moon. We also just had the spring equinox come. And so now we've got all of this energy that is about the planet. And St. Expedito's Day is April 19th. So it's perfect that we do this in the first 2 weeks of April. And this will prepare the energy for you, Tony, so that you can feel that you have contributed. But I also know that your brother comes to you in the dream state, and you may not always remember that conversation that he has with you or that visitation he has with you. But it is now coming the time that you place your trust not just in the message of the person who brings you the messages, but you place your trust in the universe in wrapping this up quickly, so that the gift your brother has for you is not a burden to you, but rather something that is truly the gift he intended it to be. I sincerely hope that I've been of some service to you, Tony. We're getting waved off for our second hour of the show. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. Those of you in Atlanta, pop on over to WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, on iHeartRadio and TuneIn app. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for Invite Health with Jerry Hickey and Amanda Williams. Weekday mornings at 9. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
We're back live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 FM, and we're going to go back to the phone lines and we're going to Facebook. But first, I'm going to go to Florida. I've got Anne in Florida. She needs to have a question answered. So, Anne, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Anne. How can I assist you?
I'm going to pique your memory. I think I'm going to see you on April 21st also, but if you remember me telling you about a place that I was going to go into that was like an apothecary, and then I wasn't going into it to open an office, I wound up taking it. And my friend, who's also psychic, if you remember, I'm getting mixed messages. She says, I've already taken it. She says, well, just make sure you don't get real friendly with the person. Keep your distance. So I wanted to know your feeling on this move. My gut tells me it's positive, but I just wanted to get some insight from you.
Well, she's probably picking up the personalities. Is that a husband and a wife team there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in the husband and the wife team, there's a dynamic there, right? So we've got the alpha puppy party going on, right? And, you're there as you're renting a room within their facility, yes, to do your work?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm not going to disagree with your friend. I'm going to say that you're there for a reason because there's some foot traffic. And then next door, is there another healing service as well?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So we've got foot traffic that can come in. Now, how you advertise and how you promote yourself is going to be key for you. So key and so powerful. I feel as if it's a good choice for now. I do not see you staying there long term. I feel like this is going to give you some exposure. When I fast forward you out of this year, I don't see you still there. I feel like you're getting ready to do something next for yourself, and this is your playground. I don't want to say your practice ground, your playground, all right? You're going to experiment.
Open up doors.
Open up doors, meet people, find the right spot, because you will still be under some of their jurisdiction, yes? So there'll be, a spirit says they're going to be in your business, right? And you're kind of a private person. Well, you're a private person. So, when you're there, then there's natural conversation on what are you doing? There'll just be conversation. The people mean no harm. They don't mean any harm. But their business, now I'm going to tell you that their business is not in the best place. And I mean financially. I feel like they're okay, but, they need to grow this business, and they're looking for you to assist them in that, and vice versa. So understand that they are spread very thin, and the business is not flourishing. So you are going to assist them in the growth, and they're going to assist you.
But it's positive. It's not...
It's positive. It's positive.
I'm not leaving them on negative terms when I leave.
That's up to you, right? We're giving you the tools to know that we don't, familiarity can breed contempt sometimes.
Right.
And my father used to say, you don't poop while you eat, right? So, you're there to work, you're there to deliver your service, you're there to be a part of their facility, value added for both of you, and you move from there. All right?
Okay.
And they'll be
just one more thing.
Yes.
There's a woman that I'm treating now. Her name is Elaine, and I'm doing the best that I can. And I don't know where to go if she's been diagnosed with Parkinson's. If you feel that what I'm doing with her is helping.
I feel it's helping, but I feel as if she's already invited that disease into her body. And so she's accepted it as hers. She would be a wonderful person to experience the Theo event on the 21st, because there's a worthiness. It's almost like she's already feels that she's not worthy of healing. And that's a problem, right?
I don't think she'll be here. She'll be in Sweden by then. Okay. But I'll see you.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you, my
dear.
You're
welcome, Anne. Thank you
and don't forget
connecting.
the invitation.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. I won't. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to go to Facebook. I've got questions on Facebook. Let's see. Okay. Kathy in Orlando can't get through. Wonder why that is, Kathy. We got people on hold. Oh, my goodness. So Kathy in Orlando. Kathy, I need a question from Kathy in Orlando. So we're going to pop up into Facebook and send a message to Kathy to give us a specific question for you. We're going to be able to answer that question for you. And then we've got Tammy. Tammy. She wants to know if I see a move for her in the future and happiness. You know, Tammy, I know you're feeling very down and disconnected and alone. And Spirit says at this juncture, at this part of this time of your life, you weren't feeling that you were going to be alone. And this kind of has you very, very overwhelmed. And you're feeling as if you're not going to find that perfect person and you're not going to be able to be content. I feel a move for you. I feel as if the house is getting empty. There is going to be an opportunity for you to kind of, I'm going to use the word downsize a bit, something a little bit more suited for you. And I do feel a move coming for you. The move is something that is going to happen next year, in the 2019 year. I feel that you'll be ready for that official change. And love is coming for you, Tammy. So I know that you're feeling alone and lonely. Focus on pampering yourself. I do know that I answered you on Facebook as well earlier today. You had expressed your sadness, and I took a moment to give you some things to work through and use to assist you in this moment of learning to love self and pamper self. So enjoy yourself, Tammy. Learn to have fun, laugh at you, and have a great time. Love is coming, my dear. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take another Facebook question. We've got so many Facebook questions coming up here. So let's see who we've got on Facebook for us here. My sister, still looking for the will to okay. Looking for a will or estate resolution. Any insight? Okay. So we are missing some parts of this puzzle here, Joe. And what Spirit is telling me, Joe, is that when I take you into the month of May, here's an interesting thing. They're telling me there's another box, there's another piece of paper that we're looking for, and this piece of paper is somewhere in a box. Don't know if it's a safety deposit box or a box we have yet to uncover, Joe, but there's another piece of this puzzle coming, and you will find something. There is a copy of something, and I feel as if May opens up an opportunity for you to find it or have someone who would have a clue as to where it is, share some information with you, Joe. Joe, let's visit on this a little bit more on Facebook or a personal session so that we can kind of peel back the layers of this puzzle, of this estate and this will. But I give you my best in this journey, and I know that you will have some resolution in this estate matter. Thank you so much, Joe, for your Facebook question. We're going to take one more Facebook question because I know we're piling up there, and we are so grateful for Sheila and Marcus Gillette to be a part of our show earlier. Yes, Dominique, she's so excited. She's going to South Africa tomorrow. Oh, she's going for spring break. Wow, that is so excited. I'm like, take me, Dominique. You're going to South Africa? Well, I'm coming with you. Dominique, I know that there's going to be an experience for you in South Africa that's going to be very, very powerful. I feel as if there is a connection to your soul to South Africa. There's going to be a knowing that you've been there before, similar to a knowing that you've had when you've traveled into other parts of the world, particularly Europe. Want to take you to Spain, to Italy, primarily Rome, Spain, Rome, as well as Paris. These are key parts of your soul's journeying. The soul is a continuum of energy that has lived many lifetimes, and you're going to put your foot upon a very powerful tribal lifetime in South Africa. So it's going to be a very grounding experience for you, Dominique, and be sure to send us lots of pictures, post them on Facebook. So excited. Happy travels, my dear. You'll have a wonderful time. Thank you so much, Dominique, for your wonderful Facebook question. Thank you. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Cindy in Orlando. I'm going to guess that she's my Facebook person. Hello, Cindy. How are you?
Good. How are you, Miss Sarah?
I'm doing great. You did ask a question on Facebook, right?
No, I did not.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, we've got another Cindy hanging out there that's just dying to get through. So we'll hope Cindy on Facebook will give us her question or try to call in. So Cindy in Orlando, how can I assist you?
I'm going through a divorce, and financially it's been very, very rough for me. And I'm just wondering if that's ever going to work out in my favor, if it's ever going to finalize this divorce.
You will. It is taking quite a while. Spirit actually talks about the division of the relationship. Really, it was starting to completely dissolve in a personal way in the 2016 year. Yes, does this make sense to you? Okay. And then they take me into the 2017 year, and that was a rough start. And you didn't think you'd be carrying this into 2018, and here we are. We're still here. I see this inability for the person to bend, almost like they're doing you a favor. What is the other person's birthday, please?
11/21/72.
Mm-hmm. There's a resolution coming in this experience. There's more conversation. There's some more give and take that has to happen on both sides. And this is solely not from a completely fair, equitable distribution as much as it is to close the chapter. It is draining to you of your health. It is affecting you. It is impacting you in your focus. It is impacting you in your physicality, in your body, stomach issues. I'm feeling anxiety, angst, nervousness. So it's time for you to move on from this. And I know that they are giving you a difficulty, but there's some little bit that Spirit tells me that you could act like you're giving. In essence, you're going to be giving in something in a bit, just a little. And they're going to think they won. Pat them on the head and let them go.
Okay.
We are done.
Okay.
All right? Because they need...
And financially, do you see things getting better? Because, that's the biggest fight
I understand.
that we have.
I understand. Cindy, you are very, very... First of all, I'm going to say you're resourceful, all right? You actually were the glue that kept all the finances of the relationship and the marriage together.
Right.
But that's okay. You will rebuild yourself. And I see that when you allow yourself to explore all the creativity that is you and the ideas that you have, I feel as if you're going to generate multiple streams of revenue for yourself. You're going to be able to support yourself. And there's not going to be that tight string of responsibility and obligation because you're responsible for more than just yourself. Yes?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you will pass through this. And when I take you into the October month on or around birth time, I feel this sense of freedom. I feel this sense of accomplishment. So between now and then, it's just baby steps till you get to this part where you say, I'm on solid ground. I will be okay, and I can do this.
Okay.
All right.
Wonderful. One last question.
Yes.
I've been thinking about starting a business.
Oh, well, that's what I was talking about, sweetheart. What do you think I was talking about?
Yeah. So I just wanted, is it a good idea? I'm so scared. I don't.
Don't be scared. Don't listen. If fear were in the thing, I wouldn't be doing this today, right? If I can move to Florida and open up a business and I don't even know anybody, you can do this. Okay. So write out the idea, sit with it, be still with it, put together the vision. We need an idea, we need a vision, we need a plan. We write the plan. And if you're open, we'll have a personal session and I'll assist you in navigating some of the aspects of business that are necessary. I'll coach you through it, and we'll make the tweaks, and then you begin that. Because remember I said I see you having multiple streams of revenue coming to you, right? That means we are not just tied to a J-O-B. And I like that feeling because you are a very free individual, and you're very detail-orientated, so I know you're going to be able to do it.
Wonderful.
All right.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much, Miss Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're coming right back, and we're going to continue answering questions on Facebook. Line those questions up, and we're going right back to the phone lines. We've got calls in Florida. We've got calls all across the nation. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because we're going to be right back. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Every soul's got a story. What's your story? I don't know. What's the story, Sarah Spiritual? That's what we're here to find out on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM. And we are talking to all of you and the journey of life, the meaning of your life and life's questions, and some of the things that kind of have us in a little bit of a hiccup, that maybe we're not on track where we want to be. So let's go right back to the phone lines. I've got Jerry in Hollandale. Jerry, how are you?
Hello? Yes, it's me, Joey.
Oh, Joey. Okay. Well, they typed Jerry. So, hello, Joey. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I've got a lot of things happening. Like, I'd like to know about what's going on with Dennis of Texas. I got a number which is I normally don't see. I love the numbers, but this is very special to me. 8888. I'm seeing that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if there's a connection. The other morning I went to get something at CVS, and when I looked up, I looked at I almost fainted because I saw a person that looked like it was my spiritual mentor who passed away the day of Obama's inauguration. And she has a very particular look, and she was a very strong teacher. Omian, I don't know if you ever heard of her or saw her, but it was shocking to the point that I thought it was her. I mean, and it just caught me off guard because I was kind of sleepy. And I just want to know if all those things together, if they are connected. I'm sure they are.
Well, we have a lot of connections here because the first thing I look at is 888, and I look at that's infinity to me. So that's the universe, and it's the continuum of the soul.
It's a double 8.
Yes,
it was 4 8s. I've never seen 8888.
Yes, so it is the continuum, and it is many lifetimes being represented in one moment. So it is pulling in the continuum of infinite experiences for you, infinite abundance, infinite love, infinite opportunities. This is what I see here. And when I step into the energy of your mentor and your teacher, it was the essence of the being reflected through another so that you could see her presence with you. And that was the reminder that she is simply on the other side of life, on the other side of the connection. And when I tap into that other side of the connection, I'm aware of this ever continuum presence for you. When it comes to Dennis, do you have a birthday for Dennis, please?
I know it's late February 1988.
Okay. There's the 88 again, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, you're right.
Follow the number ball here, Joey. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there we go again. Yes.
We made a connection. I don't know if I'll be traveling, if you'll be traveling.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Yes, indeed. Okay. I feel like this is a synergy between two people. This is a recognizing of souls. This is a connection. I don't know if it is a complete slam dunk in the love department, but I feel like it's a good friendship. I don't know that this is the one, but I feel as if it's a definite good connection, and it's to be explored. I just don't see you skipping down the path of happily ever after with this individual in that romantic sense. But I know that the relationship is powerful.
It's kind of going that way. You're accurate. Go on. Just let me shut up.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Joey. Shut up. Thank you. Okay. Sarah Spiritual's talking. Thank you. So I say to you, Joey, that this is the opener of receptivity, of connectivity. This gives you the opportunity to explore different things that you really like in relationship, things that you don't like, and further divine the decisions you wish to make in the next relationship, and feel in a divine manner what that is like, and to encircle yourself with a posse of unconditional loving friends. And this is what you're doing. You're attracting the people that are of a similar vibrational match, and not forsaking them to find the perfect match, but to just invite them into the flow of the experience. And this way, there's no judgment. This way, we're not placing someone in a box and going, oh, no, not good enough for me, or oh, no, not the one for me. Just allowing everything to unfold in the flow is magnificent. It's beautiful for you. And this is going to be a powerful, powerful time. And I think we did tell you in another time that love is coming for you, Joey. So this is wonderful for you. So I'm so excited for you. And this is a good, good opportunity. And if I were you, because we have a lot of double numbers, we've had a lot of double numbers in the Cash 3. You might want to play 880, or you might want to play 888 and play a triple number, because I don't know the last time 888 has come up. I know today when I was driving, I saw 333, knowing the Ascended Masters are with me. So that made me think, maybe a triple number is going to come in the pick 3 across the nation, but here in South Florida for sure. That's what I was saying to myself as I was driving. So here you are talking about 8s. Now, I do know that we had in the pick 4, 0000 not too long ago, which I don't even know how that even happened. But we did have
weird.
that.
I said I got 8888.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. It was something like I was balancing my checkbook or
Right.
something like that.
Right.
And then I started at the register, and then I'm going, what? I love the number 8. It's like my favorite number in the whole world.
Yeah.
And I purchased an Infinity by Murano that I found at Home Goods.
Right.
And I knew that day I was going to find something I was told by my angels that was going to attract me, and that was it. That number 8, I grabbed it.
Wonderful.
I knew exactly.
You knew exactly.
So we share that in common. I know, but 4 8s in one shot—that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So, use it. Use it to your advantage. Sometimes there's something else they have. There's a hidden magical gift in that. So it's a mystical wonderland of numbers, all right?
I mean, like the 8, the dentist has the 1980. I do agree with the dentist situation. It's showing me everything. You put it very beautifully and exactly poetically.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Good.
Because it's kind of like what I felt, but I was going, what is this, and it really is opening something that's
Right.
Right. Kind of interesting.
Thank you so much for your call, Joey. I appreciate you. Yes.
The mist that you put out, that's why I said, oh my God, I'm attracting a harem right now. Like you said, it's all coming around me.
Oh, yes.
And I've been making connections to not really beg people, but try and get a group that's like-minded. I said, come on, guys, we got to go to West Palm Beach and see Sarah.
Sure. I have people coming from Kissimmee, and I'm actually opening up the store on a Sunday, April 15th. They're coming from Kissimmee. I have like 9 people coming, and I'm having a full day of hanging out and reading them. So come on, get everybody together. Let's have a party.
I take Uber. I really wish I'm talking to people to see if we could get a group together to really go. I said we really need to go see Sarah Spiritual, and I'm insisting until we get there.
We will get there. We will get there. But then if I'm popping into Fort Lauderdale or closer, you'll be the first to know. Okay, my dear?
Okay, that'd be even greater.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I could use a night at the beach in a hotel and then do some readings. I can do that.
That'd be great. Hollywood Beach is closer to me. That would feel greater because it has the food places on the ocean.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, I always wanted to go to Hollywood, so.
Oh, I'll take you to the new lobster place I found. It's really great.
All right. Thank you so much, Joey. I appreciate you, and God bless you, and happy 88888. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. Speaking of 8s, we have a lot of 8s in the building. I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got, Fort Pierce, Tia. Come on down, Tia. You are on the Sarah Spiritually Speaking Price is Right. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great, Tia. Thank you for being a part of this experience and the journey. What is your question about your journey tonight?
I just want to know where will I be financially this year, myself and my family.
Your family. So let's see here. I have change in 2017. You had some financial changes, almost obstacles in 2017. Is that correct?
Yes, a little. Yes.
Okay. And so when I move you into this 2018 year, I feel expansion for. Is there someone in your household who's looking for a different job or a promotion, please?
My husband is looking for a promotion, but I'm looking for a job, a different job.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with the promotion for now because that's where Spirit was starting to lead me, okay? So I feel as if your husband has a promotion or advancement. I feel as if he's been, I don't want to say passed over, but they haven't really given him his justice there yet, okay? So I feel as if he's been like waiting, and they're waiting. It's almost like they're not ready to go, it's you. We're going to go with you. And I feel like they're still, I see eyes on him, like they're still watching to make sure it's the right fit. And, I actually am happy when I see employers looking to make sure it's the right fit, because we don't want to set someone up to fail with a promotion they're not ready for yet. But your husband is qualified for this job. There are some skill sets that I feel like he's working on to substantiate the promotion. Hopefully that makes sense to you. I know there's some.
Yes.
Okay. So once he accomplishes those skill sets that Spirit shows me, it is going to make all the difference in the world. So I do see promotion for him. For you in job, you can't wait to get out of where you are. Yes?
Correct.
Oh, get me out, get me out, get me out. Gotta go, gotta. How far can I go is what I'm hearing. But we're going to take our time because you haven't lined up the next right step. And Spirit says that it's important for the family, the household. We need 2 incomes, yes, to support what we've got to support. So now when I look at this energy of the relationship and your desire to have a better work, we're looking for also not just more money, but we're looking for a different flexibility, a different dynamic for you. Is that correct?
Right.
True, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm feeling is that May, June open up new opportunities for you.
Okay.
We have the resume out already, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I feel as if there's a connection made in April that can lead to a job. So one of these calls or connections will lead to a job. And you as well are looking to expand your skill set. Is that true? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. This will also be advantageous for you. This is something that I see happening, and I don't know if I want to call it a certification, but that's what it feels like to me. Like there's a certification or additional specific, very specific training that would be of value to you in your work. Does that make sense to you, Tia?
Yes.
True, yes? Okay.
True, yes.
So I see that. So these are things that are both on your to-do list for both you and your husband, so that you have this new opportunities coming. But this is a year, you asked about your financial year, this is a year of growth and prosperity and advancement. And we will see that coming a bit more into fruition as we come to the midpoint towards the latter half of the year. We're picking up steam. Also, what I see for you, Tia, personally, is you've also been spending a great deal of time within the self, within the soul self, really asking, well, what's my purpose? What have I come here for? There's a lot of self-reflection, self-examination, because you want to be set in who you are and your relationship with Source, the Creator, yes?
Yes, sure.
And this has been a very deep time for you, and this will be a very deep, depth year of spiritual growth for you. So be open to that. So as we have our eye on the goal in the world of our physical advancement in the workplace, remember that the soul is yearning to grow, and the more you nurture the soul in this year, the further you will catapult in the years to come. Remember that.
Okay. I will.
All right,
I
Tia.
sure will.
Thank you. And do you follow us on Facebook, Tia?
Yes, I do. I put a question out there, but I don't know what was going on with the Facebook this evening, so I decided to call.
Oh, okay. Great. All right. Well, we are looking forward to more questions from you on Facebook. And if we didn't get to that question, I was really glad that we were able to answer your question on the phone. Thank you so much. And I hold the space of advancement for you and your husband. God bless you.
Thank you.
You're
God
welcome.
Bless you too. Thank
Bye.
You.
We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Ashley, and Ashley is in Jacksonville. Ashley, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully, Ashley. And how can we, assist you on this wonderful, wonderful journey of life?
Well, I just wanted to say last time I spoke to you was January, and you're right. I was asking about a new job, and I got a new job.
Woo! Thank goodness.
And it was really a dream come true.
Wonderful.
And I just want to know about my journey and what's next, I guess.
Well, so much of this journey for you has been about loving you and accepting you and being kinder and gentler to you. And also examining the worthiness within self for all the things, the aspects of life, fulfilled living that you wanted. And they've come. And we were compensating and overcompensating in relationship. And that still remains a little bit unsteady, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's growing. Yes, we are growing back to center, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Baby steps on this. Baby steps on this, because the woundedness in you and the woundedness in him, we're healing. And as we heal individually, then we can come together wholly as a collective one love. Yes? And that is the goal.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of time and energy that has been spent in, well, pointing fingers and not feeling happy in the relationship. The relationship is going through a major transformation. This major transformation will come full circle and completion, and almost like I see a reunion, but almost like another renewing of vows, almost like we're going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to celebrate the relationship and kind of set a new paradigm for us. And that's what I see coming for you in this year. And the happier you both are individually with self, with your accomplishments, and the further along you're going to grow in the relationship, okay?
Okay.
It's going to be a powerful year as you close out this year. And, I know we're just finishing March, but it'll be moving along pretty quick this year. And I see a lot of growth coming for you.
Okay.
All right, my dear?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and I'm so glad. I appreciate the feedback that you're able to get your job. Thank you so much, my dear. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
We're going to go right back to Facebook. I know I have questions on Facebook, and then we're going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. Let's see who we've got here on our Facebook feed. I see questions. Let's see. All right, we have Brandy. Brandy, what does my future hold health-wise and relationship-wise? Miss Brandy, the first thing that Spirit tells me is that I'm feeling a lot of aches and pains in your physical body, almost as if that's not something that would be indicative of someone at your age. So Spirit is making me feel as if there's some inflammation, is the word they give me, in the physical body. What you need to do to remove this inflammation, we need to do some holistic measures is one thing that I see, and I'm made aware that we need to kind of realign the energy in the physical body. So to visit a holistic practitioner as well as a traditional medicine doctor would be good, so that we have less inflammation in the body. And relationship-wise, for you, Brandy, what I see is a partnership in relationship, but I feel as if we go back the past 2 years, and when I go back the past 2 years, they make me aware that there was something there in relationship, and we have ended relationship, and now we're trying to resume relationship, and we have past coming back, and we're moving forward to the future. So what I feel is that whatever is in the past is best left in the past. And if you haven't heard from this person from 2 years ago, or we had a 2-year relationship with, they will be popping back up. It is good for you to move forward. I see primary partnership, primary relationship after the close of the July month. I feel that you have new relationship in your vortex, in your energy. There's healing that you're doing in physical relationship. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. I greatly appreciate you, Brandy. Thank you. We are going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And I'm going to go to Steve, and Steve is in Broward. Steve, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, Steve.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you. That's perfect. Thank you so much, Steve. What is your question on the journey of life for yourself?
Yeah, my question is, what does Spirit have to say about my journey? Plain and simple.
Bumpy road it's been, yes, but let me take you into the path of stepping into the authentic spiritual self, because Spirit has been preparing you for some spiritual healing work that you are to do. This has been part of this awakening process that you've had primarily the past 18 months. Does that make sense to you? The past 18 months has been a strong growth period for you. Is that true, Steve?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And then I'm also made aware that you're going to be meeting people who are going to be of assistance to you, be your teachers, be of mentors to you. People are going to be willing to help you on the path, because traditional work has not been fulfilling you, nor has it been readily available for you to use to sustain yourself. It's been very intermittent and sparse and scanty at times, yes?
Yes, correct.
Okay. When I see the growth coming, I see the growth in the spiritual arena. It is focus your intention upon the nurturing of spirit and the soul self, so that you can develop gifts that you have lying dormant within you. I am made aware of an Indian spirit guide that is with you, and this Indian spirit guide is going to be walking the journey with you. has been walking the journey with you for years, but is more noticeably present and going to be assisting you in the awakening of the spiritual gifts that you have, Steve. So I want you to stay focused on your spiritual growth, and the world is going to turn into your oyster.
Does Spirit see me meeting some deadlines, financial deadlines, within the next couple of weeks?
Yes, I see one is a deadline, but I feel like one may be extended a bit, and then there's another deadline that will be met.
Okay.
All right?
All righty.
Squeaking by, but you will do this, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
you.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Brooke, and Brooke is in Florida. Brooke, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing wonderfully, Brooke. And how can Spirit and I be of assistance to you tonight on this journey of life?
Oh, okay. I called a few months ago, and I had asked about an issue with a former employer.
Yes.
I'm having the same issue with not getting my unpaid wages and other monies that I'm owed, and I'm just wondering what's going on with that, because it's really stressing me out.
So this is a different employer that we're having the same experience?
No, it's the
Okay,
same.
the same employer. Okay.
Yeah, ex-employer.
Mm-hmm. And what I see here is that you're no longer working for them for the past few months, like 5 months. Is that true? About 5 months?
Longer than that.
Longer than that. Okay. How long has it been, please?
Years, honestly.
Okay. 5 months ago, there was some contact with them, or did you send them a letter? Was there a legal letter sent? What happened 5 months ago with this, please?
Yeah, there was a lot with the suit. I have a suit with them to get my unpaid wages.
Okay.
So
okay.
There was a lot of legalities.
A lot of legalities. Okay. So they take me back 5 months, and Spirit says that this is a matter of time for you to get these wages, and you do unfortunately have to wait it out through this legal process. Something was activated 5 months ago that's significant in this journey. And when I move you forward, this year you'll receive this conclusion to this, and it's to just stay true to the cause. I feel as if they're going to mitigate something and kind of downplay part of it, but I feel there's a settlement that will be reached as okay. Because I don't know that if we push the issue that they're willing to give everything, so there'll be a settlement. No. And through this settlement, because they're feeling that you are asking for something you're not entitled to, whatever it is, sick days or whatever the storyline is, but that's how Spirit makes me feel. You're in their mind, the employer's mind, you're not entitled to that. And whether it's in the manual or not, they're not honoring that. So what I see here is that there will be an agreement made, and it's time for you to just let this go the best you can. I understand you worked and you deserve, but we want to at least get what we put in the hours for, because that's what you actually worked. And then something for this delay, and we will leave it at that. And that is for the lawyers to negotiate, but I'm saying be prepared to negotiate, because they are not going to compensate you for time not officially worked, even though you're entitled to the time. So understanding that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. So you got right on the nose. Excuse me. Do you know when when I should expect the settlement? Even though it won't be exactly what I'm hoping for, it will be something. When should I expect it?
We're closing it this year, and it's up to you to converse with your lawyer and say, listen, we want to close this, they want to close this, and we need to let this go. You need to let this go, because this is hooking into the woundedness of your not being worthy of everything that you desire, Brooke. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, it does. Okay. Absolutely, but I will be getting...
Yes, honey. And you see, notice we're in the communication, it's almost like no one's hearing your truth. And see, this is interesting that you're choking now, and I know you're fine, but I am sorry that you're coughing. I will tell you this, Brooke, I would love for you to go to my website, sarahspiritual.com. I would love if you attend this event with Theo on April 21st. It will be a game changer for your energy and empower you to create the the energetic field to bring this to a conclusion and to be the commanding authority of everything you desire. All right, Brooke?
Sarah, may I ask just one very quick question?
Very quick.
Settle before then.
I'm sorry, I missed half of your question. What will settle before then?
Will this go to an actual...
You're still cutting out, honey.
Settled.
You're going to make it settle. You're going to make it settle. We're not going to. We don't have time for trial. You're done.
Right, exactly. Okay. You got it on the nose. Okay. Thank you, Sarah,
You're
so
welcome.
much for your time.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. Write that number down so that next week you are ready to participate in the conversation. But I am going from Florida to California. We're going to fly to the West Coast. I've got Shay on the line. Shay, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. I am doing okay. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderfully, Shay. Thank you so much for connecting with us. How can I assist you on the journey of life for you?
Well, I have had a flare-up of my herniated disc pain on my neck, and it's been really painful. I'm waking up with pain. I'm already taking the medications and the physical therapy. I'm doing everything I can.
Right.
And I just would like to really heal from this. It keeps coming back once a year, and it really affects my health and my work, and it's really bad. So I'm wondering if you have any suggestions for healing, if Spirit has anything to say to you, if there's any thought patterns I need to change. What do you suggest?
Wonderful. And you know, as you're talking to me, I'm really beginning to work on this energy for you. So part of Spirit makes me aware of the part of this is also repetitive motion of the arms and the shoulders. Okay. So this is part of it. Also, the other part is that when I am in the area of the neck and I go down right where the neck is meeting the back, this is where I feel the disconnect and the bulge, so to speak. And I'm feeling as if there's very little cushion there for you. Does this make sense? Like we have almost nothing there in between the vertebrae, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And when I look at that, what I see when I look to see where it is empty or gray, so to speak. And when I see the gray area in the neck, I bring in the light from the top of your head, and you visualize this, the light coming in and infusing you down the back of the neck. We're going to bring it into the back of the neck to the base of the spine, where the spine is at the bottom. And when we get into that energy, we are going to fill the whole entire spine with light. And then as we fill it with light, we're going to bring in this beautiful green light. And this green light, I want you to see it as this very wispy energy, but almost like bubbles. And when we see this green light almost as a bubble, we're going to bring it down through the spine, and we're going to allow the bubble to rest where each disc would be in the neck. And this fills the neck with the energy. Now, this is placing the energy of light and healing as a cushion between the vertebrae. And we're bringing in this energy so that you can visualize feeling fully supported, being able to hold your head up high. There's a level of worthiness and pride that is weighted down from your abilities. You're feeling not good enough. You're feeling compared. You're feeling as if you are not measuring up. So we're not able to hold our head high. We're also, when we're sleeping, you must check the sleep position, because Spirit tells me that we are sleeping misaligned. And also make note that is happening every year on or about the same time of year. And it is for you to go back in the memory of childhood, the memory of life, the memory of adulthood, and recognize around that time of year, when did you feel disconnected, not supported, not able to hold your head up high? Where is there a shame memory connected to you? This is the memory that we go back, shame, we heal. And if you're open to doing a session with me, we could do some of this healing work specifically on the emotional level so that we can free it. And then we can allow ourselves to heal a little bit better so that we can avoid the next step, which is where you're leaning, which would then be, the next step would be a surgery, which is not really something you're choosing to experience. True?
No, it's really scary. I don't like that. I do meditation, and actually it really helps. It heals other parts of my body with meditation alone, but this is really
right
to the point that it's not as effective.
So, Shay, this is tied up, my dear, with an emotional issue that we can look at a different time. But I'm so glad to have been able to connect with you and assist you. We are getting ready to wind down the third hour, but I'm so happy that we were able to connect on this journey of life. And I will send you healing with Archangel Raphael and his amazing band of healing angels. And we will infuse you with light so that you can feel whole.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the show, Shay. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Bye. On this journey, everyone comes into our life for a reason, and every experience is here to, well, expand our consciousness and to open up the road of possibilities, and each one can help another. I'm so happy to be sharing this experience with you here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, on behalf of everyone at my Expedito Enlightenment Center and those who helped me with Spiritually Speaking with Sarah and right here in WWNN. We thank you so much. Thank you for being on the journey with us. God bless you. Good night. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
Seen me, do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song?
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM.